Why, hello there. I didn't see you come in. I was too busy catching up on famous art in Paris by Rick Steves. You might have heard of him. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Harold D. Austenburg, a very famous art critic. And I'm going to be teaching you little people at home a bit about the world around you, because there's art everywhere. You just need the eye to be able to see it. Now come on. Now if you're anything like me, you like to start your day off with a nice cup of coffee, which is why I find the beauty in this art right here. It is in the shape of the Statue of Liberty, one of the most influential pieces of art that our country has to offer. And the mix between the statue and the coffee is what I find the most poetic. For coffee is a way to energize yourself, give you power. And the Statue of Liberty is what gave those troops the power to defeat France in the Revolutionary War. I'm sorry. It's just, art does that to you when you know how to look for it. Come on, let's move on to the next section. We'll move on to the next piece of art. This one is a personal favorite of mine. It's a German work of art, you see? It's a beer mug. Now the beer mug might not be nothing on its own, but it's what the artist sketched onto the mug. It really gives it his inner feelings, his inner thoughts on our society and how we live. See, the dog in the picture, he's supposed to represent nature and life for animals and plants. For they're always looking up at the humans, the ones who are dominating the planet. For we are the ones who are shaping the way they live. The man in the picture, this one here, he represents the greed of our society. For he doesn't want to give up his seat to the woman who's standing. I also like to think that he represents the upper 1% of the wealthy people in the world. Doesn't want to give anything up to those who need it. He'd rather keep it for himself. Selfish. The lady in the middle, with her towel of bread, represents the giving kind of person. The one who wants to help those in need. The one who might not have much, just a towel of bread, but is still willing to give it to those starving kids in China. The last one we're going to talk about is this woman standing. It's the saddest of all. The woman standing represents the people who have nothing in the world. Don't you understand? Those of you sitting on your couches with your money and your hot pockets. She needs help. She needs support. You're being the man. Stand up for what's right. Don't be the man. Be the lady with the bread. Let's move on. We move into my backyard, where not only do we have this beautiful nature to thank, we have other types of art in the form of this statue. Now you see, what I like to think is this statue, it represents the Russian common folk. The type of people who even at an early age were forced to work in the fields, work at making communist society work. Don't you understand though? This child is a representation of pure innocence. For the Russians tried their hardest to make communism work, but they were outshined. They were outshined by other people, like England, with their dictatorship. And this poor kid, he'll never get to see what him, his father, his father's father, and his father's father's grandson worked for. Here's another piece of art that I just managed to get a hold of. It's called Firewood. It was made by M.J. Simpson. What it represents is sacrifice, human sacrifice. Much like humans, firewood gives us its all. It gives us everything it has to warm others, to please others, to make everyone else's life better. I hope that one day, ladies and gentlemen, we'll all figure out how to be more like firewood. And to burn your ever-growing passion so that it may brighten everyone else's lives. Thank you. Let's move on. We're going to delve into some arts that no other critique would ever come out of their comfort zone to talk about. I'm talking about this blank wall right here. Do you understand when I say look at this blank wall and tell me what you feel? No, you don't. I am the critic. Now what it means is, well, first let's observe the color, shall we? The wall. What color is it? No, I don't care if you say what it is. It's white. White. It means pure human innocence, okay? Not color. All of you who support color out there, you disgust me. Why can't you all be white like this? Like this wall? Why you gotta support the colors? White is the dominant color in this society. Are we clear? This wall, it proves us that. It proves that. Thank you. My lawyers are forcing me to announce to the public that under no circumstances would I ever condemn the use of racial slurs as you might interpret my previous art analyzation. As I said, it is just a wall, not a person. So all you sensitive people, calm down. This statue here is basically what the artist is trying to convey, is his love, his deep passion for animals, his pet in particular, and that's this dog. Never have I ever been so emotionally attached to an animal I'd never met before, merely because the artist had his own, or her own, attachment to such a beautiful being that he decided to make a work of art based on her. You're not the statue. You're a counterfeit. Get out of here. These scammers, man, right? Let's keep moving. Now last, but certainly not least, is my personal favorite art among my entire collection. And do you see it? Do you see it? It's the one that looks the most beautiful. The one that emotionally grasps at you. The one that you've engaged with, despite not even noticing it. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am that work of art. I believe myself to be the highest type of beauty within the world. I believe that those who look at me feel inspired. They feel like I'm better than anything anyone else can ever make. I'm better than the Mona Lisa. I am more beautiful than Starry Night Sky. Leonardo da Vinci doesn't have anything on me. I am the truest form of the best this world has to offer in art and culture. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you next time. Don't miss me too bad.